teenager, 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 teenager. America has voted, and the monologue today, she'll be teenager. Sorry, guys. Come on, Michael. I appreciate it so much. Back at each and every one of you. Okay, so America voted. They went to the website, and of course it was between pirates and cowboys and teenagers. And 47% chose teenagers. That's a lot of desperate parents out there looking for answers. That's what it says to me. Or it's one teenager with a computer that just voted over and over again. I'm flattered, though, that they came to me, because I'm sure that Dr. Phil does stuff on teenagers all the time, and yet they're finally saying, Ellen, help us. So I'll see what I can do. Well, the word teenager, let's just break it down. There's teen, of course, which means it's 13 to 19. It's the teen years. And then ager, because they age us. And I was a teenager, of course, and it's a hard time, I think. I think that's what we have to remember. I think when you get older, you look at teenagers and we try to say, you know, do what we say and stop thinking you know everything. But it's a hard time. I mean, they're going through emotional, you know, hormonal, physical changes. And at the same time, they're having to do homework. And that's a lot of pressure. And I mean, one minute you're climbing trees, and the next minute you're practicing making out on your arm. And don't act like it's just me. It's frustrating, you know, because you're constantly told no. And then when you ask why, then the answer is because I said so. And I hate that when the bartender does that to me. And I'll tell you, they think that they have all the answers. That's the one thing that I don't think you realize when you're that young, that you think you know it all. And they think that adults are stupid. And guess what? A lot of them are. They're stupid idiots is what they are. But as much as if you're watching teenagers out there, as much as you think your parents are stupid, you will become them. You can fight all you want. You can try not to be them. You can go to therapy, but you will become them. You'll hear yourself one day sing along to Muzak in the supermarket. It just happens. Just one day you're like, oh, just... You'll be jingling change in your front pocket. Some point you'll say the word newfangled. It's a time also, you stop at a certain point using, this could be a sentence for a teenager. It's all sound effects for a little while. It's like, duh, you know. I was relatively good. I have to say, I was a very good teenager. I didn't shoplift, I didn't get in trouble, and whenever my mother would get slightly mad at me, I would always say, you're very lucky I've never been in jail. And that would always, because she didn't really appreciate me fully, because I'd never gotten in trouble. One thing I did, I misbehaved one time. It'll be the one story she can ever tell about me. And it was horrible. I was about 15, and I had been sick with mononucleosis for a week, and I hadn't left the house, and I wanted to leave the house, and my friends came over and said, let's go out. And I wasn't allowed to leave, and I said, it's 7 o'clock at night, I'm just gonna go for a ride, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And I didn't come home till 2 in the morning. And my mother was worried, she'd been crying all night, she'd called the police, she thought something happened to me, and I felt so horrible for doing that to her. And I said, oh, Mama, don't cry. Oh, Mama, your baby's right here, Mama. And, but I think that, you know, I look back and I realize how much I made my parents worry when I did things like that, and that's what teenagers should realize. But I think we need to realize that teenagers, there's a lot of good things about them, because they always have that reaction, you know, that whatever, you know, which is a good attitude, to not let anything sink in that much, to not take things so seriously. You know, your boss says something to you, you go, whatever. Duh. I think the most important thing with teenagers and parents is communication and respect, because I think they know a lot more than we give them credit for. They know a lot more than what we think they do. Michael, what do you think about that?
Oh, no.
What does he know? All right, well, One thing I tell you that's a good thing when you get out of the teen years, you start knowing yourself better and better. And one thing I know right now, I know I want to dance. And I enjoy dancing with you every single day. And I was watching you dance out here earlier. I saw that lovely couple. A lot of people were good dancers today. Do you like to dance, Michael?
Whatever.
You must enjoy being on television.
I guess.
Teenagers. You love them, don't you? Oh, mama. Oh, on the show today, speaking of teenagers, Desperate Housewives. What? Nicollette Sheridan. I don't know. I all of a sudden went right to Desperate Housewives with teenagers. And Nicollette Sheridan, she plays Wisteria Lane's flirtatious Edie Britt. She's on the show. And also the very funny, every time he's here, Jamie Kennedy is hysterical. He's here. Got a new movie, Son of the Mask. It opens today. And you can never have too many heroes, I'll tell you that. Today, you're going to meet our latest Who's Your Hero. He's 11-year-old kid inventor Kyle Power. Kyle's invention is something that can help his 5-year-old sister walk, and you're going to see that later in the show. And also, today we're doing the mystery word, which is always fun. We haven't done it in a while. And the mystery word, should we do what it is? Aren't we? Is she hidden? Where is she? Do we see her? Yeah. All right, Nicollette is obviously grooving down. Today's mystery word is odd. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it's not going to be hard to get her to say that now that she's done that. All right, so when Nicollette, here's how it goes. When Nicollette is out here, I'm going to try to get her to say that word, and if she does, the whole audience wins a prize. And now, yesterday, we took a bold step, because we're not afraid of change here at all. We replaced our U-log, which was burning for a long time, and we gave the audience a chance to vote, and they changed it to this fish, which is fun, because like I said, you can do a castle, which it will swim through. You can do like there's, you know, or you could do like a shark that's about to eat it. Watch out! Watch out! so the fish is there right now, but pick up your little votey things because you're going to have a chance to change it. We can either, here are your choices, and vote when I tell you to vote, and it'll be up there to remind you of which is which. A is keep the fish on there. B is bring back the fireplace, the Yule log. C is watching laundry tumble dry. Never underestimate how relaxing that could be. All right, go ahead and vote right now. You know what that says to me? We're working too hard to entertain you. We're trying way too hard. All right, so it's laundry tumbling dry, and if you like that, can we add the sound effect of like a tennis shoe in there or change or something? Oh, good. That's great. That's great. All right. Well, this is good, because if you're watching at home and doing laundry, we're reminding you, oh, don't forget, there's clothes in the dryer. All right, it's time to get down to monkey business, and I'm serious. There's a new species of monkey that has just been discovered. It's a brown and orange monkey. It was discovered last year in Bolivia's Madidi National Park, and they stand about a foot tall. They weigh 2 pounds and like to eat fruit, which is similar to a neighbor I had. And what they do is they have these little duets, as they call them, where they call back and forth to one another while clutching each other in what resembles a human embrace. Again, like my neighbor. And so, but look at this clip. This is a brand new monkey they just discovered right here.
We observed this monkey several times. We weren't very sure about what it was. And eventually we photographed it, and several scientists have confirmed that this is a new species. What we want to do is give someone the opportunity to contribute to the management and the protection of Madidi National Park. And in recognition of that, they're going to get to name the monkey. And that's something that doesn't come along every 5 minutes.
Okay, so you know what we want to do. Of course, we want to get involved in this. The Wildlife Conservancy Society is holding a one-of-a-kind international auction where the highest bidder has the right to name the entire species of monkey. And we're just trying to get involved. We're in the early stages, so we're trying to figure out how we can be a part of this. I'm going to raise money any way I can, but at least we're going to start coming up with names for the monkeys. And these are just some of the suggested names that we thought we could choose from. And again, you'll vote right now. Take your... It's more exhausting than church. Y'all are back and forth. All right, A is going to be, and don't vote yet, Madidi monkey, because that's where it's from, the Madidi Park. B is going to be the Davy Jones monkey. C is going to be the Ellen monkey. You can vote now. All right, some people actually really care what ends up in National Geographic. All right, so what we're going to do, go to the website. If you have more names that you're thinking of, we're serious about this. You can suggest names for the monkey, and we're also going to have another list of other names. This is just what we came up with today. Go to the website, and we're going to raise money anyway. I'm going to auction off some of my tennis shoes. We're going to raise money, and we're going to help protect these monkeys in this national forest and name the monkey. How cool would that be, as if we get to name the monkey? We're part of that. So, it'll be fun. All right. Speaking of monkeys, Houston has been in Chicago, and we thought it would be nice to bring the people in Chicago in from the cold to the sunny California weather, and our audience is going to be all Chicagoians next Thursday, and this is Houston trying to talk to some people in Chicago, get them to come out here.
Would you want to come to a taping of the Ellen DeGeneres Show next week?
Where at?
Everything paid for by...
Where at?
Huh?
Where?
Oh, Burbank, California.
I'll do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yay!
Do a dance,
I feel
baby.
good.
California dance. Come on.
Are
Give
you
it to
for
me.
real?
Yeah, I'm serious. I ain't joking.
Guys, oh my God.
That's right.
No. No,
I'm not-
no. I'm in shock.
You don't want to come to LA with me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Ellen DeGeneres Show.
They're coming. Don't go away, Desperate Housewives. Nicollette Sheridan's going to be sitting right here when we come back. All right, I'm going to remind you of the mystery word that I'm going to try to get her to say. I can't say it out loud. You don't say it. Just look at your monitors because she can't look at something right now. That's the word. I'm trying. I think the sound effect guy that we have just pushes any button randomly. There's no... our first guest stars as Vixen Edie Britt on ABC's blockbuster hit Desperate Housewives. Take a look. Please welcome Nicollette Sheridan. Hi, Nicollette.
Hi, boy, those LA drivers, raining, Ugg boots. I was the first to wear the Ugg boots, by the way, so
Were
I'm
you?
allowed.
How long ago?
A long time ago.
Really?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we made it. I just
Yeah.
ran right from the car under the show. It's very exciting.
It is. I was wondering why you still had your jacket. I thought you weren't going to stay long because the
Oh,
jacket
no,
was
I
still
want
on.
to stay. I want to stay.
Good.
I want to dance.
Yeah.
I want to play. I want to have fun with you. Yeah.
Thanks. What song were you listening to back there?
I don't know who it was, but I was rocking.
You were rocking.
Yeah, it
I'd
was
love to
good.
know because you were really getting
Really?
down to it.
Was it embarrassing?
No, not at all. Not at all.
We have a secret.
Yeah. It just seemed
an
like
accident.
you were just ready to stop listening to it and something happened. I don't know what happened. I think you were listening to Joss Stone, somebody told me. If
And
you don't know who that is, you should get her CD. Joss Stone's amazing.
Yeah, awesome.
She's incredible. She's
Awesome.
like a 17-year-old white girl from England.
You kidding
She
me?
sounds.
She was white?
Yes. I know. She sounds like Aretha Franklin or
Yeah,
something.
she's incredible.
She's incredible. Anyway, congratulations. I feel like I'm partially responsible for your success since I keep handing you awards.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
If the Desperate Housewives are up for any award and Ellen's handing it out, we win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so, I mean, it's a silly question to ask, but I mean, it really must be, because you think, okay, it lasts and then at some point it drops off, but it's like people are just, the show is so huge.
It's really just a phenomenon. It's opening up all over the world. It's just this huge international success. It's crazy.
Really? Is it all over the world now?
Just about.
Well, now, and speaking of overseas and international, I had no idea that you're from, are you from England?
I am.
How is that so? How long have you been here that you have no accent?
I came over when I was 10 years old, which was very difficult because everybody made fun of me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, you had the little English accent. You get up and read out loud in class. Everyone was there laughing, and they used to call me Little English Muffin. So I had a really fabulous, intelligent retort, and I was, oh yeah, you American cheese.
Yeah. That
I'm
is
here
so
to embarrass myself on your show. You know?
That's so childish, though, that you'd actually get your feelings hurt because someone calls you an English muffin.
Oh yeah, I know, and I did. I really
Why
did.
is something wrong with that? Like you could,
I don't know. I like English muffins.
I
with
know.
cream cheese and bacon.
Yeah.
It's a really good.
or just a little bit of butter sometimes.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, why not?
And some
Why not?
raspberry jam.
Yeah.
Or boysenberry's nice, too. But crumpets I enjoy as well.
Yeah, how English of you.
Yes, I
darling.
know.
We must have tea sometime.
All right, then,
Yes.
because you know my accent is very well as well, also.
No, that was good. Actually, I had to practice a lot to get this American accent. So I used to come home from school, you know, in tears from being called this English muffin. And I go, all right, I can't speak English anymore. I can't. I got it. Yeah, it's a really kind
That's
of
how you
ugly,
get it?
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
Can't.
sound, and somehow you were happy with that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I got to that. It was very difficult.
And no one makes fun of that. Well, I moved from New Orleans to Texas when I was 16, and they made fun of my accent from New Orleans. And then I was in Texas 2 years, and then I moved back to New Orleans, and then I had acquired a Texas accent.
You can't win.
Then they made fun of my Texas accent.
That's exactly what happens to me. I go home like, oh, you bloody Yank.
Yeah.
And here they're like, what are you? Are you from New York?
Yeah.
Do you think I sound like a New Yorker?
No, I don't know what you sound like, but you don't sound like. It's not. I don't want to say that you sound
Strange.
strange or like just off, not even, but. You know.
I'm just very simple, really.
No, I don't mean it that way. No, you know what I just noticed? You're
What's
just
that?
wearing one earring.
Oh, yeah, I like everything on an angle. I don't like things that are uniform.
Well,
And so I did this myself because my mother was very strict when I was little, and I wasn't allowed to wear makeup or nail polish or have like a Farrah Fawcett haircut. And she wouldn't let me have pierced ears. And so I only wanted one, thank God. And yeah, so I pierced it myself with a big, fat carpet needle.
No, you didn't.
I did. I almost passed out. I pulled it all the way through, and finally the post for the little diamond was going to fit through, and I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh dear. Had to sit down, head between the knees, yeah.
What, did you put ice on your ear and then do it?
I started that way, but then it was too slippery, and
And then you just put a needle through your ear?
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'd do it again. No.
Well, no wonder you just have one. Yeah. I'd stop there, too.
Yeah, I don't like things even.
Yeah,
I
so you like
everything
things
a little
not-
off.
Oh. All right. We have to take a commercial. We'll be right back with Nicollette Sheridan. We're back with Nicollette Sheridan from Desperate Housewives. And, you know, I heard that you love to drive fast and do Daredevil things, which I don't do Daredevil things, but I like driving fast. So what we planned is you and I were going to race outside, but it's raining. We set up, we set up an entire course outside.
Oh, my God, I love it.
Look at those
it
cars.
all. Well,
I know, but
come on now, a little rain never
It's
hurt
raining.
anybody.
Well,
I'll do it, I'm game.
you will?
Yeah.
All right. If I can't make it, if I can't for whatever reason, Jamie Kennedy will do it. How about that?
Okay, what about both of them?
All right. Let's call Jamie Foxx and see if he'll come down.
All right, perfect.
No, if I can talk Jamie into doing it.
I'll take him down.
All right, we'll do it a little later in the show.
All right.
Let's go. You're telling me during the commercial about your adorable new little puppy. What's the puppy?
Oliver, he's a little white golden retriever, and he is
How
my
old?
heart of hearts. He's 16 weeks now, and he's exceptionally bright. And I've been sick so much that now if I sneeze, he goes and gets me a Kleenex.
He really does. Isn't that hilarious?
Yes.
And what else? He's a special dog, you said.
He's a very special dog, and he started swimming at a very young age, and I just come back from Christmas vacation with him, and the house was a mess, and I was there all by myself, and so, of course, the higher my fever, the more I have to clean. You know, it's the perfect time. 103, the closet gets cleaned out immaculately. And so I'm cleaning in the house, and I don't have anything on because I'm feverish. My pajamas are all wet from, it was just a terrible.
So you were cleaning naked?
I was cleaning naked. And the next thing I know, Oliver is in the swimming pool. My love, my heart, he's in the pool. Ah! I go jumping in the freezing cold pool to save him. He's a retriever. He knows how to swim. Anyway, yeah, so now he likes to go in there all the time. Are you going to come and get me this time?
Because he forces you to go in? Well, that's a strange dog.
No, not really.
Oh.
They love water, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes, because so that's actually not
He tries to swim in his dog bowl, his water bowl. He makes a puddle and lies in it. He's white. Oh, God, he's always dirty.
That's the thing about it, because I used to have a lab like that, and they get so dirty. I just think it's kind of, what's the word, to get in a pool like that.
Strange?
Yeah, kind of, but...
Naked?
No. It's not strange, but...
A little strange?
No.
Odd?
Yes! Tell them what they've won!
You're each getting Tommy Cologne Spray for Men and Tommy Girl, the first women's fragrance from all-American fashion icon Tommy Hilfiger.
Sundays at 9 o'clock on ABC. 11-year-old hero and inventor will be here after this. Don't go away. Our next guest is an 11-year-old boy who was nominated for our Who's Your Hero segment by his mom and 5-year-old sister from Methuen, Massachusetts. Please welcome Kyle Power, his mom Patty, and his little sister Casey. your son?
He came up with this idea for Casey. She falls down a lot. She just has this disability where she just falls and has no coordination. And Kyle came up with this idea for school. It was a school invention that he had to do. So.
How old are you, Kyle?
11,
You're in what grade?
6th grade.
So what do you call these, actually?
Casey coordinators.
Casey coordinators. That's a good name. All right, and explain how they work. What is this?
Well, they go on her feet. They strap into the Velcro straps over her shoes, and they have interchangeable bases. They slide in and out, and she can have different size and texture balls
So
on
the
the bottom.
balls help what? The
And
cushioning, or?
Well, she rocks back and forth in them, and they help her balance and coordination.
The different balls have different textures. He talked to the therapist about different ways she could strengthen her legs.
And do they work?
They're helping.
Really? So that's risky to try it for the first time. I mean, that would be really hard for me to do. I guess that would be really good physical therapy to try to coordinate back and forth.
Yep.
That's amazing. Well, good for you for doing that and not just wasting your time and actually thinking of something that would work. I know that you're a Red Sox fan, right?
Yep.
That's what I heard. And so what we did is, and because you helped your sister, they sent a basket full of stuff for you. And Jason Veritek signed this hat for you. How cool is that? And the whole team has invited you and your family to attend batting practice and then come to a game and throw the first pitch. What about that? Fun? Oh my gosh, thank you. That'd be fun. All right. And also, we have another surprise for you. Introduce yourself. You're in the luxury box right now. Let's meet Russ, right?
That's right. Russ Weinzimmer from strategicpatentlaw.com. And I'm a patent attorney, and I'm going to work with you to help get a patent for your invention.
Because, from what we found out, to try to get a patent could take years and like $15,000.
Yeah, that's right. Typically, it takes about 3 years to go through the whole process, which racks up about $15,000 in attorney's fees.
But you're going to help them get
As
this.
a complete donation.
Pretty good. That's because you're a hero. And Casey, I want to hear you speak whale a little bit later, okay? Can I hear you speak whale a little bit later? Not now, but whenever you want. Or make a tape and send it to me later. Or just write it on a piece of paper. All right, Jamie Kennedy's going to be here when we come back, and they're actually going to race. Jamie has agreed to race Nicollette Sheridan later on in the show, so don't go away. We'll be right back. We love it when our next guest stops by. His new film is called Son of the Mask. Take a look. Please welcome back the very funny Jamie Kennedy.
That's the body rock going into the chicken.
It is.
Start out with the body rock. You go here, and, and then you go in the chicken when you go, just a little, you know what I'm saying? You guys can take that, use that.
It was cool until the,
But,
then it ruins it too.
It ruined it?
Yeah, you're a good dancer though. Don't act like you're not.
Thank you.
You
know.
started dancing on my show years
I did.
ago.
It's all in the hips.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I might not stop right now.
That's weird for someone to tune in right then.
These chairs are heated. No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
All right, behave yourself. You're back in our country now.
Yes, I am. I love this.
You're always in Australia. Last time you were here, you came back from Australia.
Yes, I did.
You like it there?
Well, I just came back actually from the Great Barrier Reef, and I went to like this really remote, like the most remote little island that you go to. And I don't know if you guys ever heard, but there's like little things, islands you can go with like 10 people. Like you just go with a friend, and there's like 8 other people, and you don't go to a restaurant. There's no restaurants. It's just like you live in a hut, and they take care of food. Like when there's food ready, it's like, it's just like they blow horns. It's like kind of live like an island.
I thought they actually did that with their hands.
Good. And you just eat when you hear that, you know? But you make friends on the island because you just hang with who's ever there. And I went, and I was all out of my mind and tired, and I just wanted to kind of vegetate. And I met a very nice 65-year-old man, and his name was Roger, and he was from England, and boy, did he like to talk. He would just talk about anything. You know, we would say, hello, James, would you like to join me for breakfast this morning? We're having a croissant. We're having some ham and some turkey sausage. I know you like turkey links. Do you know, actually, turkey links started back in the 1800s? Where a guy named Thelonious Link put it with turkey and decided to wrap it up, and it was take place of pork. And then just like, every time I'd go, you know, I would go somewhere, and like I would hear, hello, James. I'm like, James, this is Roger. Would you like, we need a fourth on the shuffleboard court. I hear you're wonderful with a little paddle there. So then, like, I'm minding my own business. I'm like, okay, today I'm going out on the island. I'm minding my own business. I go out there, I scuba dive by myself. My snorkeling, I'm looking at all the fish, and it's like beautiful colors. You see things like this. I found Nemo. I found Nemo there.
Nemo is there.
He's there.
Yeah.
And I'm there, and then all of a sudden I come up for air, and I'm just like, just taking in. I go, oh, James, hello. Did you see that starfish down there? It was a tricolored fish, yes, and a giant clam. It was much large. It was most egregious and most entertaining.
That's not relaxing at all.
No, he's the most talkative man in paradise.
And
We had a little boat, and the boat started to rock, and he goes, James, keep your hands in the craft. The seas could get rough. The craft is rocking. He would call beer. He'd go, do you mind if I bogart one of your ales? He called beer ales and said bogart, trying to be all hip.
Oh, how long were you there with him?
I was there for 6 days with Roger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he by himself?
He was with his wife, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Oh, hello, James.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it was a lot. You know what? I learned all about, you know, England and crayfish. Turkey links
Yeah.
and, you know, coconut milk and why it's high in protein and
It sounds good to be with 10 people until one of those is that guy.
talkative
Yeah,
guy. The
yeah.
islander, you know, when you show up the island dance, you're like, oh, yes, I'm feeling very, very Amazonian right now, you know. Just, he's that guy. And he tries to throw an American where it's like, look at her shake her booty. Yes. You gotta go with it.
Yeah. Well, you were probably trying to relax from this movie. Had you shot the movie Son of a Mask before?
I shot the movie before, yeah.
So you needed a rest because you were working with I mean, that's a funny scene, but you're working with a baby that seems to cry a lot. I mean, how did you feel about working with a kid?
I mean, I love babies, and they're beautiful. And, you know, I mean, but babies can only work 5 hours a day. Lazy.
Yeah.
Wish I had that agent. But, no, but he's really cute, but, like, it's weird. Like, certain things will happen. Like, you know, like, you're doing the scene, and all of a sudden, like, in the middle of my speech, like, I feel the baby bottom getting warm. And I'm like, whoa, that's not part of the script. So, like, you know, they go, cut, diaper change, you know, and I'm like, I wish somebody would change my diaper. And then, like, in the middle of the scene, the baby would just be like, you know, just cry, and I feel so bad for him, you know? And
Yeah.
I rock him, and then I do that weird thing that people do, like, because you think babies like it, where you're like, oh, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
it freaks them out.
Yeah, that always is weird that you never would do that to an adult, ever. if someone's crying or anything. It's like, only babies.
It's so true. You would never do that.
All right. Everybody in the audience is getting your Jamie Kennedy experiment on DVD. The third season.
Thank you. Thank you.
And a copy of the soundtrack from Son of the Mask. And
yeah,
all right.
These are good. Those are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of extras in there.
Very funny, because last time you did something here to the audience members that was so funny. So if you haven't seen this, it's very funny to watch. All right, we're going to come back, and you're going to race Nicollette Sheridan out in the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
You said you would.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
All right, right after this. Don't go away. All right, we're back with Nicollette Sheridan and Jamie Kennedy. They're about to race. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, ready, set, go!
Oh, my car's here. Come on.
One more!
Wait, one more lap, one more lap.
Keep going, she won anyway!
desperate. I won!
Jamie won! Nicollette won by a landslide. Seven Mask opens in theaters today. We'll be right back, right after this.
I would like to thank Nicollette Sheridan, Jamie Kennedy, Kyle Patty, and Casey Power, and Russ Weinzimmer. Monday, Ray Romano, Nicole Richie, singer Jesse McCartney, and 8-year-old presidential expert will be here. And now, here's Jamie Kennedy in our confessional. Have a nice weekend.
Hi, y'all. It's me, Ellen DeGeneres. How are y'all? I'm fine, y'all. I'm y'all fine. Back at you. Oh, mama. It's me, mama. Make me dance, Tony. I have a confession, y'all. That Jamie Kennedy is a genius. I should have him on my show twice a week. How in the world is he so funny? Anyway, y'all, I'm still Ellen, y'all. Back at ya. I'd prove it to y'all by dancing, but boots kind of cramped. Have a little fun today, I guess.